And the winner is Peter Falk. Columbo. Applause. Columbo always caught the bad guys, but Peter Falk was fighting his own battles. While filming his iconic role, he was drinking heavily and smoking 3 packs daily. His affairs were Hollywood's open secret. After 16 years, his first wife couldn't take it anymore and filed for divorce. The saddest part, he became estranged from his daughters. When Alzheimer's took his mind in 2008, his own daughter needed court permission just to visit for 30 minutes. But this is nothing compared to what we're going to reveal next. Stay tuned. Peter Falk was born in the Bronx in 1927. His family was Jewish with roots in Eastern Europe, Russia, Hungary, and Bohemia. His father owned a store. His mother worked with numbers. Times were tough, especially after the Great Depression hit. Like many others, the Falks had to leave the city behind and look for something more affordable. When Peter was just 3, his preschool teacher noticed something strange. He tilted his head in a weird way to see things. That tiny detail led to a life-changing diagnosis: eye cancer. Doctors moved fast. Within 2 days, they removed his right eye. For the rest of his life, he wore a glass eye. It gave him a distinct look, one that would later become iconic. But back then, it was just a tough start. Most kids would have crumbled. Peter didn't. He grew up with confidence, humor, and drive. By age 6, his family had moved to Ossining, a small town near New York City. The town was known for one thing: Sing Sing prison. Peter's dad sold clothes to the inmates, and Peter often went with him. He saw criminals up close. He even played basketball games against prison teams. One of the inmates, nicknamed Piggy Sands, made a lasting impression. They were fast, tough, and talented. Years later, when Peter played detectives or crooks on screen, it all came back to him. At Ossini High School, Peter stood out. He was class president for 3 years, vice president for 1. He was popular, smart, and funny. His fake eye didn't stop him from playing sports. He played baseball and basketball with grit. One day he was called out at third base, but he believed he was safe. In front of the whole crowd, he popped out his glass eye and handed it to the umpire. "You'll do better with this one," he said. The whole place exploded with laughter. That moment said a lot about him. He didn't hide from his challenges. He turned them into punchlines. After high school, Peter wanted to serve his country in World War II, but every military branch turned him down because of his eye. Then he found a loophole. The merchant marine didn't care about vision as much. He joined in 1945, worked in the kitchen, and served at sea for 18 months. He joked that the only person on a ship who needed to see was the captain, and even the Titanic's captain had trouble with that. His path after that was anything but straight. He tried college at Hamilton, but didn't last a month. Too serious. No girls, not enough fun. He left, and in a bold move, almost joined the Israeli army in 1948. During their war for independence, he had no deep political reason. He just wanted excitement. He found a secret group in Manhattan helping Americans enlist. He got a ship assignment, but the war ended 8 days later. Just like that, the plan disappeared. Falk's curiosity pushed him beyond borders. After the merchant marine, he wandered through post-war Europe. For 6 months, he worked on the railways in communist Yugoslavia. It was strange and distant from anything he knew, but that's what made it worth it. He wasn't chasing fame yet. He was chasing experience. Eventually, he came back and gave college another shot. He went back to Hamilton, spent time at the University of Wisconsin, then finally landed at the New School in New York. There in Greenwich Village, he earned a degree in literature and political science in 1951. That combo summed him up well. Part dreamer, parter. After graduating, he followed a girl to Paris. That was Peter Falk in a nutshell. Impulsive, passionate, always chasing something. In 1953, he took a more traditional path. He got a master's degree in public administration from Syracuse. The plan was to work in government, but he later admitted he had no real passion for it. He even tried joining the CIA. They rejected him because of a union he once belonged to as a cook. It had communist ties, though Falk wasn't involved. Still, that was enough to close the door. So he took a job in Connecticut as a budget analyst. He hated it. Didn't even know where the office was on his first day, but while crunching numbers by day, he started acting by night. He joined a local theater group and fell in love with performing. He wasn't trained. He wasn't even sure he was any good. But something clicked. He started studying with a legendary acting teacher named Ava LeGalen to get into her class. He lied, said he was a professional actor. One day, she called him out for being late. He confessed the truth. He wasn't a pro. She looked at him and said, "Well, you should be." That was the moment he took that one sentence and turned it into a new life. He quit his government job. He moved to Greenwich Village, and with nothing but a recommendation letter in his hand, Peter Falk decided to become an actor. He had lost his right eye to cancer when he was just 3. Many thought it would keep him off the screen, but Falk didn't care. He had already been acting in community theater with a group called the Mark Twain Maskers. He'd done serious plays like The Crucible and the Caine Mutiny Court-Martial. Those small steps gave him the courage to go Allen. Greenwich Village in the 1950s was the heart of the art scene. Loud, messy, creative. That's where Falk wanted to be. While still working his day job in Hartford, Falk started studying acting. He somehow talked his way into an elite class run by legendary actress Ava LeGalen in Westport. She only taught professionals. Falk was not one. He lied to get in, then drove 70 miles every week to attend. He always arrived late. One day, Legal asked why. He told her he worked in Hartford. She asked how he made a living acting there. When he confessed he wasn't a professional actor at all, she looked at him and said, "Well, you should be." That one sentence changed everything. Before he left, she gave him a recommendation to an agent at William Morris.